the same for me. I moved to Miami. Yo. So I moved to Miami maybe like 18, 19 years ago. And coming out of New York, everybody was like, yo, what the fuck you doing, Joe? And I like that nobody really know me. They can't bother me. And so, how's it been for you, man? You've been rocking. How long you been out? Like about 3-4 years?
Not even that long. My biggest song, Pop Out, I've been rocking for it just hit 2 years a few days ago. I really go off that. I dropped my first album a year and a half ago, so I really been cemented in the game for about 2 years.
Yeah, man. And how's it, well, you out of Chi, and Chi is a very dangerous place. And then for a guy like you that's winning like that, so I was like, now I see you in LA, you chilling, cruise control. You know, this Chi, man, it's an uncontrollable. I love Chi-Town, man. It's somewhere I love to go all the time. And is things calming down, or is it still on and popping?
Then I got worse. I think the year that just passed was like the worst year in a nice amount of years. So, like, really taking a turn for the worse. I feel like though the pandemic play a big part in that though.
People need money. People got to go out there and get there like that.
And it just been so much going on.
And I said, and social media definitely plays a major part in it too. You know what I'm saying? Because before dish you on the block, it's just you and a couple of dudes that was out there. Now dish you prime time is like, damn, now we got to go there.
For sure. Social media been playing a big part in it ever since that just became a thing. Now we living in the era and day and age where back then the streets was just the streets, but this day and age social media tied into the streets. Damn near go hand in hand when it shouldn't.
That is a fact. That is a fact. Like you shouldn't be involved in it. Social media, you telling on yourself, bro. It's just, it's no way around it. And the thing I never understood, right, and we can get back to the positive, but, every time I go to Chicago, especially in the winter, like 20 below zero. And I'm like, how do they find time to catch a motherfucker in 20 below zero?
And figured out the science today. They really done adapted to their climate, so it don't matter the weather. When you serious about what you're doing, you can figure out a way.
I get what you're saying. Coming up in the shot, who are some influences? Because the shot is like a major player in the rap scene, in the R&B scene. Like coming up in the shot, like what was it, Kanye? Who was it that inspired you out the shot?
To be totally honest, like I got a lot of love for Kanye. Just for anything Chicago, period. Any artist coming out of Chicago, I got nothing but love for them. But as far as something that played into an influence for me, it was more so underground drill rap. The younger rappers who was coming up in the era of CHIEFKEEF, like Dirt, Herb, Bibby, them was more like inspirations to me because they were so much more closer to my age, doing their thing and talking about it that I was going through too.
That boy CHIEFKEEF, boy, that boy put it down for real.
For sure. He definitely started a whole nother generation of culture, for real.
That energy, that youth, that real. That boy CHIEFKEEF, man, nah, he's a special one.
For sure.
I agree. He definitely a special one. So when you see stuff like the movie Shot, the TV show on TV, does that represent like the Shot, like the true Shot, or is it just Hollywood?
I mean, I've never really watched that show like that, so I can't give my opinion for real, to be totally honest.
That's smart. Nah, it's smart, you know, because what I learned was, I was watching a young dude, I don't know what his name was, but he was doing an interview, and I watched somebody do an interview with him. I was trying to ask him all these questions about all these other artists. He was like, yo, check this out. I'm here to talk about my album, and you people be trying to get us to talk bad about other artists. Then we wind up having real beef with them. And you know, y'all got some clickbait. I ain't with that. And I've been in the game 25 years. When I seen that, I learned that from him. I was like, yo, they've been doing this to me for 20 years.
For sure. They'll definitely sneak that in.
And then rest in peace, Juice WRLD. I saw you got to work with Juice WRLD. I met him a couple of times. He's a beautiful guy, man. Tell us how y'all connected. You know,
we both from the Juice WRLD. You know, he like different type of dude, real selfless person, real humble. At the time, Juice WRLD reached out to me and connected with me. I was still making my come up and making my rounds, making my name, and he was, to me, one of the biggest artists like in the world at the time. You know, and he reached out to me and just showed love, just basically telling me like how he with my music and like that. And that meant a lot to me knowing that he's from the city and he doing this thing too. So we linked up, I think, in Miami. It was Rolling Loud time. And ever since then, we just was like this.
man, let me tell you, man, Rolling Loud, for us, it was Summer Jam. When we was coming up, it was like, yo, you get on Summer Jam. But right now, for the youth, it's definitely Rolling Loud, right?
For sure.
And that shit go on all day. So it's crazy for me because I did a couple of Rolling Louds, and you know, I'm up in there. They got 100 artists back there. Everybody, they did one in New York, bro. You would think Bin Laden was coming, man. They had so many metal detectors, 100 million cops, 100, like, I mean, does it pop off at Rolling Loud, or is it like they just anticipating?
I mean, in a place like New York, I could see why they had like big on the security, but as far as like how Rolling Loud be, it's always a fun experience. Everything always goes smooth from what I see. Like it's always just artists coming out, do their thing. The fans enjoy it, and it's just rap from there. But I could see though, like in a place like New York, why they'll be so high security.
Yeah, I see you linked up with TJ.
Yeah.
And TJ, when I met TJ for the first time, I was in a jail talking to the inmates, like telling them, y'all, change your life, come on. And then the next thing I know, I'm behind Rolling Loud somewhere. And TJ comes up to me, he's like, yo, you remember I seen you on Rikers Island, and you was telling us to chill and change. And then at this time, he was little TJ.
Yeah.
With a hit record.
Yeah.
You know, how did y'all connect on that song right there? Which is your biggest song, right?
Yeah, that's the biggest song I ever dropped for now. But two young dudes, we both on the same label, so that's really a big part of what put into it. And we had just linked up in the stew. Our A&Rs connected us, and we was just rocking with each other in general because we was both young from our cities doing our thing. He was like 17 or 16 at the time. I was like 19.
And it all panned out, huh? So what's in the future? What's in the future for Polo G? Like, what do you see in the future? Music, besides music, do you got your mind on other business?
I definitely in the future I definitely plan to be more big business savvy, like just honing in on my investments, being far along in my investments outside of rap, you know. And as far as music, I just know for 1,000% fact that in the near future and down the road, I'm gonna show a lot of longevity as an artist, and I feel like I'm gonna be one of the biggest artists in the game. I'm getting that now, but I'm saying like I'm gonna be really cemented as one of the biggest artists in the game, and one of the best too.
Well, all you gotta do is just keep consistent, stay focused, stay out of trouble. You
For
know what
sure.
I'm saying? And that's always the main thing, because that you up in every way, every level. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I believe you if you say it. Because I used to say it to people back in the day, and they looked at me like I was crazy. And here we are all these years later, still relevant, still consistent, still dropping music or whatever have you. So it's up to you if you're willing to fight for it. I mean, it's never like this. It's always like this. It's always like this. It's never like this. It's always like this. So you up, then you might throw shit that ain't like that, and everybody want to sleep, and then you throw shit like that. Then you might throw shit like that, and then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can't lie to you. That's how I got to see who is really with me. Because, you know, in this industry, everybody yes, man. Everybody act like, you know, they love you, and when you got a hit, everybody, and the minute you get cool, they act like you got just some COVID. They stay away from you like, nah. For me, I was lucky because I had like this. So I really learned who was with me in the industry, and I was like, oh, that's how it go? Like that's how these motherfuckers is? And so, but it's better than somebody who just go like this all the time, because they never really know who's with them.
Yeah, and you feel me? You ain't got no mistakes to learn from, for real. You gotta bump your head.
All right, my brother, when we gonna hear some new music from you?
Man, I got some. This first quarter of the year, I'm finna be dropping. I'm definitely finna flood the streets. I'm definitely finna flood my fans with new music. So I got coming, you feel me, within these next few months.
Let me ask you another question. Your top 5 dead or alive artists ever.
My top 5. This personal preference right here. My top 5, I would have to say, I gotta throw Pac in there. I gotta throw Wayne in there. That's one of my all-time favorites.
Woo!
Damn. I'm not really a top 5 guy, I'm not gonna lie.
I know you're not a top 5, but you got 2, man. You're almost there. You got 3 more. 3 more that, you know, who influenced you. You know what I'm saying?
You saying influence or just top 5?
No, I'm saying top 5, man. I'm saying, although I'm saying top 5, man.
If I'm giving my honest opinion, I say Pac. I say Wayne. You gotta throw Kendrick in there to me.
That's right. Whoever you want.
Kendrick in there.
He is that caliber.
I would have to say. I have to say Jay. And for the 5th one, who would I say? Damn. I have to say Jay for the 5th one.
No, you said Jay for the 4th.
No, I'm saying for the 5th one, who I'm trying to. Because there's a lot of artists.
I know, man. I know. But I'm going to help you out and say, do you want to throw a Chi-Town joint?
I don't know. With the city, but I'm trying to see what artists.
Subscribe to Intel Hip Hop for culture.
I mean, I don't want to be cliche and say big.
Don't be cliche. You can say big because he's in my top 5, but that's your top 5. You got Pop, you got Wayne, you got Kendrick, you got Jay. This is a mean 4, I'll tell you that much. But
I ain't gonna lie, you want me to be totally honest? I wouldn't say top 5. all-time MC, like it's just far as just straight pen game or spin game, but I'm just saying as an overall artist, I'll put Drake in there because he did.
That's it. I knew you wanted to put Drake there, man. I knew that, man. Ain't nothing wrong with saying Drake. Drake, one of my favorite artists of all time. People debate is he's the best one ever created.
For sure.
Like, I mean, like Drake is in the top 5. I mean, if you had a starting 5, Pop, Wayne, Kendrick, Jay, Drake, you ain't say nothing whack here, man. That's mean. That's a mean 5. That's a mean 5 right there. Yo, my brother, you be safe. God bless you, man. Stay focused, man, and I hope to see you in person one day soon.
For sure. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for being on the biggest. Thank you.